Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing today? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today, wow, I'm trying to make some barbecue outside. Finally sunny, beautiful, weather in Canada here. I want to talk to you about how people in Canada abuse the system, how they take advantage of it, of this beautiful country, and what bad things happen here. Well guys, first of all, let me tell you about the welfare scam. There's lots of people, shady people, dishonest people who take advantage of the welfare system. They declare that they have no income, they need government support, and they start getting it. But at the same time, they get cash jobs, they don't pay taxes, and they kind of keep both of the incomes, which is really, really sad. Lots of cash jobs happen in construction, in kitchens, in small restaurant foods, all over the place. And this is just so sad. You're paying so much of taxes to support the people who do not really need your support, who just want to take advantage to get extra cash and not do anything. I also want to bring out a sensitive topic here in Calgary: homeless guys. They are all over the place, collecting bottles, begging for money. Like, there is almost every intersection now in Calgary, at least in the northern part of Calgary, where there is at least one homeless person that is asking for money. Like a young adult, mature man going around with no disability, visible disability or whatever, is walking around asking for money. You can do the same thing to make money. But the thing is this, guys, lots of people are taking advantage of it. They just don't want to work, they don't want to do with it. I know that there are some people with addictions and other struggles, and all those guys are misfortunate, but some people are simply there because they don't want to do anything. They lazy and don't want to do anything about it. And that's another problem that I see, and lots of people are not willing to talk about it. So I decided to bring it up in this video, and I want to read your comments about it. Guys, also the next problem is, single moms. I know it's a sensitive topic, people don't like talking about it, but I know people who work for the city, I know people who work in different places, and they have to deal with this kind of people. And the stories that I hear about this situation is that there are people who really need it, but there are also people who just don't want to be able to afford it, who take their kids to leverage against the government to get that income. They just get more kids, get money from the government, get the affordable housing, get the government support, get the money, so that they can simply retire by not doing anything. They can have fun. They are not going to be rich, filthy rich. They just living on the government shoulder of the government, where the government is providing them with a place to stay for their kids. And then they just keep on taking advantage, making more kids so that they can get more support, and really not even caring much about the kids themselves. And which is kind of sad. I heard this kind of stories more and more, and lots of people don't want to even talk about it because it's such a sensitive topic. They're afraid to offend anyone, but it happens and it sucks, and I thought I might as well bring it up to you guys and also read some comments what you think about it. Is it alright? Am I wrong in this situation? Am I saying something that's not good? Or are you having a similar kind of opinion? There are people who are taking advantage of it. Another situation, guys, is lots of people in Canada are pissed off is, refugees. Now, it's really a shady situation on how it works, but what we do know is that people who were born in Canada, people who are contributing to the economy, lots of refugees are getting so much of benefits by coming to a country. And the reality is, lots of the people who are refugees, they are not like qualified, skilled immigrants. They just come here to live, to get the support from the government. They are victims of war, or lots of them do need support. Lots of people are in need of that kind of things. But we have like 7% of unemployment rate here in Alberta. It's difficult for us to get jobs. And so the reality is this, guys. What am I talking about right now? I'm saying that there are two kinds of people in Canada: people who abuse the system, and people who are getting abused by the system. People who abuse the system, they have no willingness to work or take care of themselves. They just want to get free stuff, and they complain if they don't get. And the other people are paying for the first ones, paying for the abusers. So all I'm saying is that Canada should do more job on trying to figure out those people who are abusing the EI, those people who are abusing the welfare, those people who are abusing the, the system where they are trying to come as refugees, those single moms who are having parties and they are just taking advantage of their kids just to get that kind of life. All of these kind of things, I think we should look at these kind of things closer, because after all, we are paying tons of taxes here, and this is kind of thing that happens. It's really difficult for us to afford a house, it's really difficult for us to afford anything, but there are people who are just saying, well, I'm so poor I can't afford anything, and they get for free things that other people who are paying taxes, who are willing to work, who are willing to contribute, they're just paying more taxes and they don't get as much support from the government as those guys who just don't want to do anything. Well, of course, I'm wrong. There is not everyone who doesn't want to do anything, but there is a big chunk of people like that who are taking advantage. I mean, a big chunk is a small percentage, but that small percentage eats up in a lot of taxes. I hope government does a good job to trace those people and make sure that this doesn't happen that often. Guys, I want to read your comments if you agree with me or you disagree. Do you think the government should spend more money for those people in need and us to pay more taxes, or the government should monitor more and make sure that those guys who are actually in need are the only ones who are getting money from the government support, and we have less abusers of the system who just don't want to do anything? Like, I read some comments on my channel. Lots of people are watching this channel are trying to immigrate to Canada. I had some comments where people were asking me, can I come to Canada and live off welfare? My God, please don't do that. If you're coming to Canada, let's build a better country. Like Trump says, let's make America great again. Let's make Canada great again, guys, and not abuse the system. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. I think my chicken is going to burn now. We'll see you soon.